This is a million-dollar problem. Now, many a times, children learn a lot of things from the grandparents also, good as well as bad. We will not talk about what is good or what is bad. So we find out what is relevant and what is not relevant. Whatever is relevant to the child to learn has to be collectively, there has to be some kind of a consensus within the family about everything, but this does not happen. Almost all the time, it is me versus you, because especially we are trained by the society through mass media, especially the serials that we see, the movies that we see. The movies and serials make money when they show emotions in a fantastic way. Unfortunately, we don't understand that such kind of emotions are unnecessary in our day-to-day life. Without our knowledge, we bring the same emotions to our family. So, hatred, jealousy, backbiting, and making sure that others are cut off. All sorts of things are happening in families, because of which we don't know how to live together. If just husband and wife don't know how to live together, it's difficult to live together with a joint family. So I'm not addressing the question here. We cannot solve one go in 5 minutes. It takes a lot of things, about a lot of things. Over a period of time, we will solve this problem. But for the time being, if there is no consensus, at least somebody has to make amends. So rather than trying to change somebody that grandfather is always telling this, mother is always telling this, the child has an advantage of manipulating people. And let me tell you, children are far more superior in manipulation than anybody else are. They know how to do this. So suppose, let us say, they know that there is a link between grandmother and mother. Children know very well when to do certain things when the grandmother is there. And the same thing they will not do when the grandmother is not there. So they will start, making grandmother and mother start quarreling. They will enjoy. So many times we think that they don't know, but they know everything. So this is where our consensus, especially for the welfare of the child. So we can say whatever differences we have, in front of the child will not show those differences. If this agreement can be made by the adults, lot of changes can be brought into the family. See, for instance, a lot of children who come to me tell me so many things. When I tell that to the parents are hurt. They say, "Arey, my one child, I don't know this. How do you know in 5 minutes?" So this is the greatest problem. Rather than being heard, the parents have to start thinking, how is it that the child is not confiding in us rather than with somebody else? That is basically because the child knows our response. The child knows we are going to get angry. The child knows we are going to react in a particular way. To avoid that, the child will not have told certain things. Especially as the child grows older and older, there is less communication between the children and the parents. Parents will have to accept that. The child is not dependent on the parent. The more the child is independent, the better it is for the child itself. But many a times parents think that the child has to be totally dependent on them, irrespective of the age. For instance, I have seen a medical student, actually he is not a medical student, in 1 year he is going to become a doctor. He decides something on his own. So he calls up a friend and says, "I will be there at your birthday party," and forgets to inform his parents. The parents think that he is already become, insane. How can he go to a birthday party without telling us? So, if he is not telling that to us now, the whole of his life he is going to lead by his own. So many times we have to accept the independence of the child. It also has the life of its own. It has to lead a life. So we have to just tell the child that informing us is for our understanding, not permission as such. So if the child thinks it is permission, then the child may fail to inform so many things to the parents. Because the child thinks it knows the reaction of the